This is our 9th consecutive day streaming, and we have 36 days till Christmas. Today we're opening up some Secret Lairs. Now these are reruns. These are a little old, but we've been holding off on opening these for the heck of it. So let's get right in. We have Deadpool Rainbow Foil Edition. Only good card in here is on half. Don't tell Damien this is his Christmas present. The face card, Deadpool. Eat that trash out of here. We have a Deadpool trading card 2 and Rakdos. You can see the art. He's tearing through the card itself because he's a character that breaks the fourth wall. As Deadpool enters, you may exchange his text box and another creature's. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 3 life. You pay 3 and sacrifice this creature. Each other player draws a card. So he comes in not as a copy, but similar to a copy. Oh, I forgot about Deadly Rollick in this one too. We have Deadly Rollick. If you control your commander, you may cast this spell without paying its mana cost. So for sure, we're casting this spell for free. Exile target creature. We have Saw in half. Actually, this whole set was pretty cool. This whole set was legitness. Saw in half for 3, destroy target creature. If that creature dies this way, its controller creates 2 tokens that are copies of that creature, except their power is half that creature's power, and their toughness is half that creature's toughness rounded up. Now, this card originally came in one of those Infinities. It was the circus one, and it was a pretty dope card, especially since those cards were legal in most formats. Saw in half, I think, is pretty powerful, allowing you to do some pretty some nasty stuff. Blasphemous Act. The spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature on the battlefield. Blasphemous Act deals 13 damage to each creature. Yeah, nice cards for sure. If you're running a mono red deck, or any color that doesn't destroy colors like white or black, if you're missing white or black in your deck and it's running red, Blasphemous Act is going to take care of that. Blasphemous Act will take care of that. And we have Vandal Blast. It's a sorcery. Destroy target artifact you don't control, and you can overload it. So, ooh, that's shiny. Maybe it's just the light. And the fire in there, like, oh, the bonus card, I forgot. The Harmless Offering. Target opponent gains control of target permanent you control. Harmless Offering. What's up, fellas? Yeah, that's on half is clean. Set those to the side for... Oh, let's continue with Marvel. Echo me. I just burped all in the camera. We have the Mana Symbiote. Now for these, I'm going to go ahead and sleeve them as soon as I pull them out of the pack. It's land. We all know what lands do. They land. Dash out of my way. Oh, I don't need the keyboard. Get that out of my way too. Hot dog out of my face. Take a sip. Might as well just pull all the sleeves out. All right. So these sold out fairly quickly. You can see the symbiote there in the back, Venom, and his nasty tongue. Ew. You haven't opened your lands, your symbiote lands, or you haven't opened your Deadpool? Man, I'm even scared to touch these. This foiling here, rock solid. The foiling here, beautiful. It's the whole card. It feels a little stiff. I don't know how to explain it. Side. The blue ones. I'll trade all my white ones for blue ones. I'll trade all my white symbiote lands for swamps. Yeah, it's the texture. I don't know. I don't know if that's what makes it thick. Ooh. Is that a sketch in the back? Sketch fatal push. Let's hide it. Yeah, the lands. That one looks like it has water on it. The mountain or slobber. Water or slobber, one or the other. Or both. Dang, dang, indeed. Another fatal push. It is 7017. I think that's the whatever. There's inked and there's sketched. The sketched one is the one that I think is rare, but that's the inked one. The one here in front of us is inked. Oh, don't forget to like the video. Share it if you could. Absolutely. Next up, we have Sonic, Friends and Foes. Now, we're looking for, what is it called, Beb? The Emerald Jewel.
Oh yeah,
I have one in here.
oh.
This is my Christmas present to myself. We have Super State right here in the front. Get the trash out of the way. I see JJ went to go poo poo. Oh, hey, what's up, Calvin? You caught me in my natural habitat. So we have Sonic Super State for 7 mana. It's a legendary enchantment aura. Enchant creature you control. Enchanted creature has base power and toughness 9/9 and has flying, first strike, trample, and haste. Whenever enchanted creature deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to each other opponent. So that is pretty powerful, especially if you give them infect and unblockable. So that's a game ender right there. We have Knuckles, the Echidna, the Knucklehead for 4. He's a 2/4, double strike, trample, and haste. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 30 or more artifacts, you win the game. Well, that's Knuckles, just treasure stealing. Who do you need for Bruna? Oh, Super State. Yeah, you didn't get one? We have Amy Rose. I used Amy Rose the other day on JJ. I still lost though, because Bang's mom cheated. For 4 mana, she's a 3/3 with haste. Whenever Amy Rose attacks, attach up to 1 target equipment to her, then up to 1 other target attacking creature. Gets plus X plus 0 until end of turn, where X is Amy Rose's power. Thank you, sir, for the like. So, I mean, once she takes the Colossal Hammer, it's game over. Oh, you haven't opened it yet, because you want that Emerald Jewel, huh? We have Dr. Eggman, Grixis colors 2 and Grixis. He's a 3/6 human scientist with flying. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card. Then each opponent faces a villainous choice. That player discards a card, or you may put a construct, robot, or vehicle card from your hand onto the battlefield. So, I wanted to make this deck. I just can't find enough constructs to put in it. And then we have, that's not the bonus, Miles Tells Prower. So my brother was actually telling me that's a pun. It's miles per hour. It's a 3/1 for 3 mana. He has flash and flying. Whenever a vehicle you control enters, draw a card if it has flying. Otherwise, put a flying counter on it. So I did make a Sonic deck and I made a Tails deck. Tails is pretty fun. It's a fair, non-competitive deck, I think. And basically you just, any vehicle you have, put it in the deck. Then we have Shadow the Hedgehog. Rakdos colors, 2 swamps, 2 mountains. He's a 4/2 with haste, and whenever Shadow the Hedgehog or another creature you control with flash or haste dies, draw a card. And he has chaos control. Each spell you cast has split second if mana from an artifact was spent to cast it. So he makes all your spells uncounterable. There's easier ways to do it, but Shadow of the Hedgehog is just fun. We have Sonic the Hedgehog for Jeskai and 1. He's a 2/4 with haste, and he's gotta go fast. Whenever Sonic the Hedgehog attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control with flash or haste. And whenever a creature you control with flash or haste is dealt damage, create a tapped treasure token. And then now we have the bonus card. We're looking for an artifact. Looking for, it's a Master, what is it called? Master Emerald Shrine. A reprint of Command Tower. Add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. So that jewel right there in the middle, that's the one we're looking for. We still have a couple more to open. It's gonna be in one of these. We have Chasing Adventure, and we have Turbo Gear after that. Generous gift. That's what this is. A generous gift.
No.
Oh, I thought you told me to open all of them. Oh, I'm gonna close my eyes. Y'all tell me if that's the emerald.
I see it.
Is it on
Oh,
screen now?
there.
Is it?
That's an emerald on the picture.
You weren't supposed to tell me.
You said to tell you.
I said tell me if it's not. Generous gift.
It's not.
It's boogers. For 3 mana, destroy target permanent. Its controller creates a 3/3 green elephant creature token. Open the armory. That's a tutor. Search your library for an aura or equipment card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. That will grab some of the turbo gears that are in the next one we're about to open. We have Fabricate for 3 mana. Search your library for an artifact card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle. Another tutor. Deadly Dispute, one of my favorite cards, is an additional cost to cast this spell. Sacrifice an artifact or creature, draw 2 cards, and create a treasure token. So if somebody's targeting your stuff and it's gonna die, you might as well sacrifice it for 2 cards and some treasure. Practically pays for itself. Unexpected Windfall for 4 mana. As an additional cost to cast this spell, discard a card, draw 2 cards, and create 2 treasure tokens. Soul Ring, I think one of the better ones. For 1 mana, it's net positive on mana. You tap it and you add 2 mana. The treasure token, unfortunately single-sided. And then we have another Master Emerald Shrine. Our last opportunity for the Emerald. You are you waiting to come over and open them on stream, JJ? I need content. Fresh out of my face. Put this down. Take one more sip. The art, yeah, the art on the Sonic is real nice. I'll try to zoom out. We'll display it in a second. Has some good hot cocoa. Knuckles Gloves. Reprint of the Reaver Cleaver. Legendary artifact equipment. For 3 mana, equipped creature gets +1/+1. Has trample, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, create that many treasure tokens. So that's going to help Knuckles create all those treasures. We have Air Shoes. A reprint of Swiftfoot Boots for 2 mana. Equipped creature has hexproof and haste. And we can see the flavor text down there. If the world turns against me, I will fight as I always have. Shadow is wearing the boots. We have the Egg Hammer, which is a mere battle sphere for 7 mana. It's a 4/7 construct. Whenever this creature enters, create 4/1/1 colorless mirror artifact creature tokens. Whenever this creature attacks, you may tap X untapped mirrors you control. If you do, this creature gets +X/+0 until end of turn and deals X damage to the player or planeswalker it's attacking. So he gets around blockers. Yeah, you could come over here and open them. I'll set you up. Have a little private stream. We got Pico Hammer, which is Hammer of Nazan. This one's nasty. Whenever Pico Hammer or another equipment you control enters, you may attach that equipment to target creature you control. For 4 mana, whenever you cast an equipment, it says whenever it enters, you don't even have to cast it. You can attach it to a creature. And we all know those equipments, they're pretty powerful. The only thing stopping them from being too powerful is the equip cost. So this gets around paying the equip cost. Equipped creature gets +2/+0 and has indestructible. Perfect. And then we have Lightning Greaves in the form of Power Sneakers. For 2 mana, equipped creature has haste and shroud. And we have Tornado, Sonic's biplane. Reprint of the Weatherlight. Legendary artifact vehicle, 4/5. Whenever Tornado deals combat damage to a player, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a historic card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. And it has crew 3, the Weatherlight. We have a mirror token as an egg pawn. And And we have another Master Emerald Shrine. Are we opening packs? Grab them. I want Mystery Booster 2s. Oh yeah, it's not over. It's not over. I'm opening Mystery Booster 2s. I'm one. Why? I'll open Zendikar first. I'll open yours first.
No, best for last. What the heck?
What do you mean best for? That's why I'm opening mine last.
No, that's why I want you to find.
This one's yours.
Fine.
Trash out of my face. Bond of Discipline. Tap all creatures your opponents control. Creatures you control gain lifelink until end of turn for 5 mana. Come over here and stream. Shelter for 2 mana. Target creature you control gains protection from the color of your choice until end of turn.
Why does that look like an actual human?
And you draw a card. It is a human. Oh, she's wearing a thong. Good strategist sees opportunities. Great strategists make their own. Yeah. When you're naked, you can make your own opportunities. Wicked Slumber. And it has Convoke. Tap up to 2 target creatures, put a stun counter on either of them, then put a stun counter on either of them. Okay. I guess it says it like that so you can put 2 stun counters on 1 creature. Cephalid Broker. Target player draws 2 cards, then discards 2 cards from his or her hand. Soul Snuffers for 4 mana. He's a 3/3. When he comes into play, put a -1 counter on each creature. Oh, that's nice. Putrid Goblin, a 2/2 with Persist 1. A staple for mini combos. He enables mini combos. The Two-Handed Axe. It is an adventure spell. For 2 mana, you can cast the instant and target creature you control gains double strike until end of turn. Then it gets exiled and you can cast the Two-Handed Axe later on, which is an equipment, and whenever equipped creature attacks, double its power until end of turn with an equip cost of 2. Needle Drop. Needle Drop deals 1 damage to target creature or player that was dealt damage this turn. And you draw a card. That one's good for Ojer. For 1 mana, you deal 1,000 damage to each player. Okay, come on, cheater. Sudden Spinnerets. For 1 mana, it's an instant. Target creature gets +1/+3 until end of turn, and you put a reach counter on it, and you untap it. That's pretty nice. They think they're defenseless, and you just untap your creature, and you give it reach. Warbriar Blessing for 2 mana. It's an aura. Enchant creature you control. Whenever Warbriar Blessing enters the battlefield, enchanted creature fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. An enchanted creature gets +0/+2. Ink Fathom Infiltrator. He cannot be blocked and is... Oh, he can't block and he's unblockable. For 2 mana. That's decent. Our rare is a 0/0 with Dredge. Dredge is a pretty dope ability. If you would draw a card, instead you can mill 6 cards and put this card into your hand from the graveyard. It is Galgori Grave Troll. Galgori Grave Troll enters the battlefield with a +1 counter on it for each creature card in your graveyard. Remove a +1/+1 counter from Galgori Grave Troll and regenerate. Oh, to regenerate him. I think he's a combo enabler too. We have our white border card. It looks like Basilisk Gate. Add 1 mana or pay 2. Target creature gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of gates you control. And she's getting fed up with the anticipation, so yoink. Goblin Settler. For 4 mana, it's a 1/1, and whenever he enters the battlefield, you destroy land. And we have Microscope. Thanks, Mom's next pack. The Goblin Settler. I changed the setup again. Are y'all able to read? Can y'all read the text? It's a little clunky, but it should be more clear. Aerial Responder for 3. He's a 2/3 flying vigilance lifelink dwarf soldier. Tormented Angel for 4 mana. It's a 1/5 flyer. Merfolk Thaumaturgist. Switch target creature's power and toughness until end of turn. For 3 mana, it's a 1/2 Merfolk wizard. Ink twice. Oh, that's a good one. For 2 mana, it's an instant draw card and it has flashback 3. You can play this from your graveyard. That one's save that somewhere. That's a good one. Buried Alive. Holy moly, she got 2 good cards. You got a Think Twice, which is blurry in the background, and we have Buried Alive. Search your library for up to 3 creature cards and put them into your graveyard and shuffle your library. We're grabbing Shieldred. No. We're putting Shieldred in that library. We're playing Reanimate. Unexpected Fangs for 2 mana. It's an instant. Put a +1 counter and a lifelink counter on target creature. We have a modal spell. You can only cast one of these. By the way, you cannot cast both. Dead deals 2 damage to target creature, or you can return target creature you don't control to its owner's hand. Rites of Initiation. For 1 mana, it's an instant. Discard any number of cards at random from your hand. Creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn for each card discarded this way. Oh, the Galgori Grave Troll? Yeah, that was a good one. Travel Preparations. For 2 mana, it's a sorcery. Put a +1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures, and it has flashback 1 and white. Force Worm. Create 3 1/1 green sapperling creature tokens for 4 mana. That's a good card. Rustville Bridge. It's an artifact land. It enters the battlefield tapped, and it's indestructible. So that's good if you're trying to get Metalcraft.
It's good on the
Oh, yeah. Oh, what the? So Deng's mom just had a pretty legit idea. She said these indestructible lands are good with Earthbend because they're indestructible. They ain't gonna die. Jura of the Gitu for 3 mana. Pay 2, exile an on-land card from your hand, put 4 time counters on the exiled card. If it doesn't have suspend, it gains suspend. So that's a pretty, I think this is a CEDH. I think people play her in CEDH. Jura of the Gitu. We have Thought Vessel, White Border. Always a good card. That one goes in every single deck. It's a mana rock. And you have no maximum hand size. And we have a blue Future Sight card. It's not foil. Erica Yang. Oh shit! Flusterstorm. Counter target instant or sorcery spell unless its controller plays 1 and it has Storm. A Flusterstorm. Future Sight. Is that a... Dang, look at the knockers on her. We'll look at the knockers on it. And we have Lazotep Archway. Dang, that's a beautiful Flusterstorm.
I have a lot of feature site blue cards.
You have a lot of future sites flushes. Why do you get 2 mysteries and I get 1 mystery booster? Hey, somebody tell me what the price is on that future site Flusterstorm. We got I know we have some MTG finance bros in the chat right now. Oh, look, there's a little pill right here in the corner. Is the rare in the front? Oh yeah, the rare is in the front. The rare's oh, there's another rare. Alright, there we go. Oh, that one's good. Song Mad Treachery. Gain control of target creature until end of turn and tap that creature gains haste. I like gaining control of creatures and then sacrificing them. The good thing about this spell is if you need land, it's a land. It enters tapped, but you know what? If you don't need a land, it is a sorcery in your toolkit. We have Spoils of Adventure for 6 mana. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature in your party. You gain 3 life and draw 3 cards. It's $4. Nah, it wasn't foil. How much was the foil one? Paired Tactician. For 3 mana, it's a 3/2 whenever Paired Tactician and at least 1 other warrior attack put a +1 counter on this. Oh, dang, mom gonna want that one for me. Ardent Electromancer. When Ardent Electromancer enters the battlefield, add 1 for each creature in your party. Okay, it's with party. 60? That's not bad. That's not bad for a beautiful card. Mind Drain for 3 mana. It's a sorcery. Target opponent discards 2 cards, mills a card, and loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. Dang, I need to go find all these discard cards. Kazim Raptor for 3 mana. It's a 2/2 with flying, and whenever he enters the battlefield, you may return a land you control to its owner's hand. Jiraga Visionary for 4 mana, a 3/2 elf wizard. When she enters the battlefield, you draw a card. Pressure Point for 2 mana, tap target creature and draw a card. Look at take a moment to check out that art and then read the flavor text. Poke a drake in the right place and it becomes as docile as a pet. Poke it in the wrong place and goodbye hand. That's pretty funny. They just don't make flavor text like they used to. Deadly Alliance for 5 mana. It's an instant. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature in your party. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Damn, what? For 4 mana, we have Spitfire Lagak. It's a lizard with 3/4. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, Spitfire Lagak deals 1 damage to each opponent.
You see it?
She's making faces over there like she wants my cards. She's the one that picked it.
I want to see it.
It could have easily been yours.
I want to see it though.
You can see it, but don't be putting it in a sleeve and putting it in your deck already.
The lizard.
Chilling Trap for 1 mana. It's an instant. Target creature gets -4/-0 until end of turn. If you control a wizard, draw a card. Canopy Ballad. It has landfall. Oh, she's trying to read it. She's trying to get her eyes on this.
That one. Better one.
It's a 4/3 beast. Landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, he gets +2/+2 until end of turn. We're getting to the rares. We already saw the top one.
Let me have that copy.
Oh, this land had some beautiful full arts. I mean, this set. We have Needle Verge Pathway. Oh, that one's badass. I'm gonna go ahead and sleeve this bad boy. And we have Shatter Skull Charger for 3 mana. For 3 mana, we'll get to it here in just a second. I still have my Mystery Booster 2 to open. But these lands, they enter untapped, right? They unfortunately they only tap for 1 color. And you can't search for them. But it's the color you need, hopefully, when you need it.
And it's foil.
And it's foil. So it's mine.
Yeah.
All of this is being recorded. Shatter Skull Charger for 3 mana. He's a 4/3 giant warrior with kicker 2 and trample and haste. If Shatter Skull Charger was kicked, it enters with a +1 counter on it. And at the beginning of your instep, if he doesn't have a +1 counter on it, return him to your hand. Trample and haste. Hell yeah, indeed. Why am I separate? Oh, all these are the ones. Oh, we're gonna go over those later. Going to admire the art. I don't think I changed the bitrate on my stream, so it might be taking a minute to unpixelate itself. Trostani's Judgment. Wait, are these ones mine? Duru the Spiritualist for 2 mana. Whenever a cleric you control becomes the target of a spell or ability, it gets +0/+2 until end of turn. It's a 1/1. And we have Dreamscape Artist. Oh, that's nice art too. For 2 mana, he's a shapeshifter. For 3 mana, you can activate his ability by discarding a card, sacrificing a land, and you get to search your library for up to 2 basic land cards and put them into play, then shuffle your library. Discard a card and sacrifice a land. And you get to search for 2 lands? That's good. Oh, you have all the pathways? That's pretty cool. Harlan's Invocation for 4 mana. It's a sorcery. Put 2 2/2 blue Drake creature tokens with flying onto the battlefield. 2 2/2 blue Drakes. That's a good one. Especially if you have those cards that whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you create a Drake or a Shark. Deepwood Legate for 4 mana. He's a 1/1 shade creature. I haven't seen that creature type. If an opponent controls a forest and you control a swamp, you may play Deepwood Legate without paying its mana cost. You can pay a swamp and he gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Dang, that's pretty cool. If you have Brick, Son of Yawgmoth, and you pay all your life just to boost them up and then you fling them, oh, that would be pretty funny. Pretty Predatory Night Stalker for 5 mana. He's a 3/2 Night Stalker. When he enters the battlefield, you may have target opponent sacrifice a creature. And that art looks badass too. He looks like an alien or the Predators. And he looks like he's from Avatar. Not the movie, not the cartoon.
Face.
What face?
The grass right there.
Oh, I didn't even see that. There's like a face in the water. In the river. Strafe for 1 mana. Deals 3 damage to target non-red creature. For 1 mana. Deal 3 damage. Mercadia's Downfall. Attacking creatures get +X/+0 until end of turn, where X is the number of non-basic lands defending player controls. Oh, that one's good against Nimbus. That's a player in our pod. Apatech Wrecker. Oh, he's a Ninja Turtle. For 2 mana, he's a 1/3 with Ninjutsu 2. Kappatek Wrecker enters the battlefield with a death touch counter on it. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, you may remove a death touch counter from it. When you do, exile target artifact or enchantment that player controls. That's pretty cool. He's a turtle ninja. A ninja turtle, if you will. Timberland Ancient. For 6 mana, he has it's a 6/5 reach and trample with forest cycling. You can pay 2, discard this card, and search your library for a forest card. Unfortunately, cycling means put it in your hand and not into play. We have Svella, Ice Shaper for 3 mana. Let it catch some focus. It's a legendary snow creature, Troll Warrior, a 2/4 for 3 mana. Create a colorless snow artifact token named Icy Manolith with tap. Add 1 mana of any color. So it won't trigger landfall, but you creating tokens. Yeah, the OG Ninja Turtle for sure. For 8 mana, you can look at the top 4 cards of your library and you may cast a spell from among them without paying its mana cost. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. For 8 mana, look at the top 4 cards of your library and play 1 for free. We're at our rare. It's a 1/2. Hushbringer for 2 mana. It's a 1/2 flying lifelink. Creatures entering the battlefield don't cause abilities to trigger. Well, that sucks. That sucks for whoever plays with ETBs. Our white border is a snow forest. And our future sight is not foil. Alan Pollock is the artist, and it's a power matrix. Now, see if we can't get these all on screen. Not really gonna be able to do that. Sorry. Move the mic out of the way. Those are, yeah. No, them landfalls. Thanks for swinging by, guys. Join us tomorrow for what is it going to be? Our 10th consecutive day streaming. That's a lot of cards to open. That's a lot of cards to read. Get ready to shut this down. Again. Yeah, the Hushbringer was real nice. Join us tomorrow around the same time, 8 o'clock, 8:30.